Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
So welcome back to the Sawmill, friends. It's a rainy day here in Tennessee, but to be honest with you, we need the rain. It's been pretty dry here for the past few weeks. And I need some gutters. I'll tell you what, we did this expansion down here at the Sawmill building about 2 weeks ago. I need to call my gutter guy and get some gutters put on the expansion right here before this right here gets any worse. It won't take it long, and I'll have a nice little river right there beside this building. Gotta get that fixed. So Mark DeLacy's headed here, and he should be here in about an hour or two. I'm not sure what time he got on the road. It's about a 6-hour drive for him. But until he gets here, let's saw up some walnut. So this log right here, friends, has a ton of issues. It's pretty small. Got a lot of knots on it and stuff like that. And a large crack right there on this end. And it starts right there and kind of runs up. Then hopefully it goes away right here and we won't see it again, but who knows on that. It's pretty small though, the diameter is about 15 inches. And down here on this side, no cracks except for this check right here, and the pith is off-centered. Not a very good saw log, but it's black walnut, which means you give it a chance. Man, that rain's coming down. So anyways, over here on the other side, you can see that crack. It comes all the way through the middle. And this probably happened when the tree was felled, more than likely. It probably just busted when it hit the ground. It looks like that crack goes up through here and maybe downward right there. Not sure. Not sure how we're going to saw this one. I'll probably come in here and make an open and face cut and then try to square it up the best I can. I may have to get rid of all this right here and just focus on this bottom part, but hopefully we can get maybe 5 or 6 4/4 boards out of this one, as wide as we could go. I didn't buy that log, but that's a good example of what happens when you deal with the tree service. I love dealing with the tree service guys because they bring you a lot of gems that you wouldn't usually get that would end up in the landfill. But sometimes 20 or 30% of the stuff they bring you might be stuff like that. It's just the way it is, but it's worth your time, especially since it's walnut. If that was pine, I probably wouldn't fool with it. And on the Sawmill, we got a Joe Maine Silver Tip Turbo 7. If you want to try those blades out, call Joe Maine. Cell phone number is in the video description. All right, guys, let's warm up the Sawmill, open this one up and see what we can do. And hopefully by the time we get done, Mr. DeLacy will be here. I'm not sure what we're gonna do when he gets here. He's wanting to make a video, like a shop tour and a Sawmill tour for his channel. But he also wants to see the 70 runs, so we'll try to find something better than this to throw on there for him. It's still raining. Mark's not here yet, and I just ran out of coffee. I'm drinking Juniper Mountain today, and it looks like I'm gonna head up to the house here in just a minute to top this off. This is my favorite coffee right here. If you're interested in it, there's a link down below. No association or nothing like that. Real fast, guys, let me show you this cant and how I'm hoping to maybe get 2 or 3 boards out of it if I'm lucky. So this crack right here, guys, did not go away. Starts on the end, travels in that direction, and just keeps on going for almost half the distance of the log. There's also another crack right there, so that's bad news as well. But this bottom piece right here appears to be sound. So I'm gonna flip this over 180, saw on this face right here, and maybe get 3 4/4 boards if we're lucky, about 9 inches wide. I'm gonna run up to the house and fill up my coffee, and I'll be right back. You guys hang in there. All right, guys, we were able to get 4 boards out of that log. Not too great, but worth our time, actually. They're 8 inches wide. There's that crack right there and right there. So, you know, it is what it is. Half of those boards, or half the length of them, are decent, but not too great. But that's about 20 board feet right there. And a low end price of walnut, you're looking at least $4 or $5 a board foot kiln dried, so about $80. That's not too bad. I wish it was nicer, but that's the way it goes sometimes. That one right there is chewed up a little bit as well. But since we got the log for free, well worth our time to saw into it. I just heard somebody pull in, and I think that's Mark. Mark, is that you? I can't see you way over there. Yep, Mark is here. All right, guys, Mark and Zizi's been here for the past 2 hours. I gave them a tour of the mill and all the buildings, etc. And if you're not subscribed to Mark's channel, make sure that you are, because he's doing a video of today, and it will give you a different perspective of the operation here, but I'm not sure when it will post. So if it's already posted, by the time this video comes out, there will be a link down below. And if it hasn't, go subscribe to his channel so when the video does come out, you won't miss it. So on the sawmill, I'm tongue twisted here today. I know it's a shocker. So Mark wants to see this 70 run, so we got some walnut lined up. This will be better than the first one this morning.
Nice log.
It's a decent log. It's been on the ground for a little while. I got some taper to it. And we're going to grade saw it. And Mark, how would you saw this one if you was going to saw into it?
Oh, I would probably open this face.
That face right there? Mm-hmm. Yep.
But see, I'm dealing with a circle blade that's standing up vertical. You're dealing with a sawmill with the blade vertical, so I don't know how you would solve that problem. But this is, the way it's sitting here, as John Clark would say, it's a happy log.
Happy log.
It's not going to give you much problem. Then once you get rid of that problem, now we would be turning against the knees after this face is cut into, and that problem would not come back and drag on my log deck. But yeah, I don't know how you handle these. So, but this would be my opening face. And then just grade, keep turning until you get the best cuts and until it's down to nothing.
So I'm gonna saw this the way Mark just said to. If it doesn't turn out good,
Blame me.
he'll have to pay me for this log. So I can't remember.
Go back to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I can't remember what I paid for it, but it probably wasn't cheap. So Mark, you're either buying dinner or you're buying the log, one of the two. So let's see what happens here, guys. You guys hang in there. All right, guys, we quit sawing for just a minute because the blade was dull. It was actually starting to smoke a little. But this walnut is looking pretty good right here. Nice face on this side. I don't see any large defects. Not too bad at all. Looks pretty good. Let's keep on sawing and see how it goes. One more cut here on the top, then we'll start making some nice boards. All right, guys, it always happens. A brand new blade on the second board hit that nail right there. I actually hit on the first board. I went ahead and continued on sawing, even though I thought I heard something, and Mark went down here and found it. That's the way it goes every time. A brand new blade and it finds the nail on the first or second cut. So we're gonna finish up this log. I gotta put a new blade on there, but before that, I'm hungry. Mark, it's 3 hours past lunch. We're gonna go eat. I'll see you guys back here in just a minute. All right, guys, we're back from lunch and we cut off a few inches right here where that nail was in case there's some more. And I think we should be good. The key word is think. So let's open this one up and see if we can finish it off. Some pretty good boards out of this so far, even though they got some nails in them, but we'll cut those off later on. Ho, ho, ho.
ZZ Claus.
All right, guys, we just finished up for the day, and that log, even though there was a lot of metal in it, well, a few nails, pretty decent boards. What'd you think?
That was a real nice log.
Real nice log. So this is Mark DeLachey. He runs a circle sawmill, and you near Pittsburgh, is that correct?
We are right outside of Pittsburgh in a little town called Imperial, Pennsylvania.
Imperial, Pennsylvania. Okay, and if you're going to the Paul Bunyan show this year, I'm not going this year, but Mark will be there.
Yep.
Where are you going to be at up there?
I believe it's spot 107, but I can get that information for you. We're going to be with Shannon Burns. His channel is Temple Hill.
Temple Hill, okay.
And we're going to be with him. We're going to have our whole crew, ZZ, Eddie, Buzzy. Our whole crew will be up at the Bunyan show.
Okay.
And
no freaking Jeep this year, right?
no, John can't make it this year.
Okay, John's not. I'm sure John's watching right now.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. John
okay.
was. Hi, John.
Yeah, I won't be making it this year either, but those guys will be up there. Look for them, and it should be in the program guide showing where you're at.
Yeah, yeah, and it'll be under Shannon Burns Temple Hill. That's who it's going to be registered under.
Okay, so Mark was videoing today, and we talked during lunch or dinner rather, and his video will be out way before mine will. So down in the video description is a link to the video that he filmed today, and subscribe to his channel while you're over there. He does stuff with circle sawmills. He's also got a log splitter. They got a kiln, an edger. They got a big operation up there, a lot bigger operation than mine. And you also do a lot of woodworking
I got
stuff.
a cabinet shop, and I do cabinet work and different projects.
Different stuff, okay. So whenever I have sawmill guys on here, which is actually kind of rarely, here's a few questions I asked them.
Uh-oh.
All right, here we go. Favorite wood to saw, what species?
White pine.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
White pine.
Smells good. It saws easy.
I would have never guessed white pine.
Yeah.
ZZ, what's yours?
Same thing, other than the smell of walnut.
Okay.
Like walnut.
Oh, yeah, walnut.
Nutty flavors.
He also said white pine in case the microphone didn't pick him up there. White pine. I would have thought you would have had a hardwood on your mind. Walnut or something. Mine's walnut, of course.
Only bad thing, we run a circle mill and we sell our byproducts. So we sell all the sawdust, and we cannot put walnut in the sawdust because of horses.
Okay.
So every time we do saw a walnut, we have to empty the sawdust bin, get it sawed, and get rid of the walnut, and then start over.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So
White pine. I am totally surprised here. Okay. This is the first time he's hearing these questions. Next question is, when you saw a log, large end or small end facing the saw?
If I can, I like the small end towards the saw.
Okay.
But if the log is too long on a log deck, I got to reverse it because the fat end will try to lean up, and sometimes it won't get on the carriage. So we're sawing 16-foot stuff. Then I got to reverse it. I got to have the big end towards the saw.
Okay.
And that's
All right.
the reasoning.
Seems like everybody does that a little bit different. Okay. I don't have a preference myself, unless it's a crotch log. Last question is, why do you enjoy sawmilling? What's it about sawmilling that you enjoy?
I just like to see something different. Every log is different. I've sawed tens and thousands of logs in my career, and there's not one log that's ever been the same.
All right.
And you get to go back in time and see what happened 100 years ago.
That's true.
It's like opening a Christmas present.
Okay. One more question here I just thought of. Favorite species to saw?
His favorite species?
You already answered that.
You
White
just did
pine.
that.
I was going to give him another chance to change his mind.
All right, let's say poplar.
Poplar. All right, guys. So this video's over. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Go check out Mark's channel. There's links down below, and I'll see you guys back here on the next one.
All right, thank you.